What is going on, Jerome's? Happy Friday, Baru! Minnesota Fighting Vikings, your Minnesota Fighting Vikings, hosting the New York Football Giants late afternoon window. Sunday, getting it on wild card weekend. Vikings, the 3 seed, looking to beat down the Giants, the 6 seed, even though all the national media jabroni haircuts picking the G-men. I think the Vikings are going to whip somebody's ass. So here are 10 keys to a Vikings victory. Moving on to the divisional round. Key number 1. Justin freaking Jefferson's playoff debut. That's right. His first playoff game since the college football national title back in the day. And, it's been a frustrating 3 seasons. Well, first 2 seasons for Justin Jefferson because he's accustomed to winning, and the Vikings did not win. So I think that Jefferson, who plays his best under the bright lights, is going to tear things up. It's a standalone game. All the nation's eyes are going to be transfixed on number 18 in purple. And he's still got to be pissed off from what happened in the Green Bay game. Jar Alexander wearing the big hat, talking junk, doing the gritty in his face. Oh, I shut down Justin Jefferson with safety help and bracket coverage, whatever. But I think he's going to blow up. I think that he's going to really take it to the Giants secondary again. I think we have a 10-catch, 150-yard, 2-touchdown game in the offing. I think that Jefferson is going to show why he should be Offensive Player of the Year and why he should be in the MVP conversation. Plus, he's got to be pissed off about being derailed for the records in the Packers game. Next up, key number 2. Angry Kirk Cousins. So we've seen it all week. All of the national media jabroni haircuts. Dan Orlovsky, Good Morning Football, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, Kirk Cousins can't get it done. Kirk Cousins is this or that. But, Kirk Cousins, Pro Bowl season, 4th in the league in passing yards, 8. Fourth quarter come from behind wins this season, and he has a chance to prove all the haters and the losers wrong. Like, he has a chance to come in, drop some dimes, tear up the Giants, win his second playoff game of his career, show that this 13-4 season was not a fluke, and that Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi Adofo-Mensah were correct to have faith in him. And I think that Kirk is going to grow and show on Sunday. Next up, number 3. O-line feeling fine. That's right. So it's going to be tough. No Brian O'Neill. Is it going to be no problem? Who knows? Oli Udoh, Blake Brandel, who's going to start at right tackle? Kevin O'Connell, Wes Phillips, a little bit close to the vest with that. Garrett Bradbury, knocking on all the wood, could and should be back on Sunday from his back issue. And the Giants, they're the number 1 blitzing team in the National Football League, around 37%. They got Azeez Ojulari, they got Dexter Lawrence, they got Leonard Williams, they got Kevin Thibodeau, the superstar rookie, they got Jihad Ward, they got Sianis. They can bring heat from all over the place, and also they got 4 sacks on Kirk and 23 pressures week 16. So they got to protect Kirk better, and it's part and parcel. The offensive line has to do their job. Tight ends, we'll get into heavy packages, need to chip the edges. Kevin O'Connell needs to get the ball out quick. Also, with Jefferson, Kevin O'Connell needs to start manufacturing touches for him early and often, as well as save Kirk from himself. Like Kirk, early on, Kirk would just hold on to the football just to hold on to it, but now Kirk hangs on to it to the last possible second, knowing that he's going to eat a pass rusher right in the face, and just give the receiver another fraction of a second to come open and deliver a bomb. That's what he does. But the offensive line, if they can protect Kirk Cousins, it's going to be a long-ass day for the New York Giants. Number 4. KJ and TJ. So JJ is going to get all the attention. And Hawkinson, remember, against the Giants on Christmas Eve, 13 catches, team record, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns. It really was his coming out party. The Vikings need that extra outlet. KJ has been clutch down the stretch. I think that he could be in line for a big-time game. Kirk Cousins obviously trusts him, especially in high-leverage, high-pressure spots. Or Thielen, all he does is catch touchdowns. Or we got Irv Smith Jr. back in the mix. Or we saw, Dalvin getting some screens in the Colts game. You saw what he can do when he's lined up as a receiver, as was much promised. So I think the Vikings, even though JJ is going to have himself a big game, I think these other guys being singled up in coverage or even just straight up forgotten about have to step up as well. Next up, number 5. Heavier personnel. So with Irv Smith back, I think you're going to see a lot of 2 tight end sets. I think you're going to see Hawkinson, Irv, Johnny Munt will be in there as well, also getting his one catch, 15 yards for a first down. That's what he does. And if you do that, you keep the Giants in their base defense. Got to keep them honest. Run the ball with Dalvin and Madison when they're light in the box. Throw it when they're heavy in the box. Giants are 31st in the league, averaging allowing 5.2 yards per carry. And this could be a big Madison game. You saw what he did against the Bears. 2 touchdowns and just running with a lot of power. Maybe Madison, it's time for him to get a little bit more work and keep Dalvin fresh throughout the game and throughout the playoffs. So Run the ball, slow down that pass rush, open up play action, makes things a lot easier. As well as, hey, when you take the field against their base defense, Hockenson and Irv, like they can run faster than the linebackers, and they're larger than their safeties. Take advantage of that mismatch. Number 6. Sell out to stop Saquon. So just play heavy in the box. Like you can blitz all day, you can do all this, but Saquon had 133 all-purpose yards last time. 27-yard touchdown run was the tying touchdown that set up the 2-point conversion late in the game. 6 yards per carry. He tore up this front seven. So it's on Harrison Phillips and Diesel Dalvin Tomlinson and Danielle Hunter and Kendricks and Za'Darius and Hicks and James Lynch and Bullard and everyone. Everyone has to do their job and stop 26 because he is the engine of that offense. Not Daniel Jones, not whoever. If you stop 26, you're going to have yourself a chance to win on Sunday. Next up, number 7. Blitz all damn day, right? So, yeah, Ed Dontel says, like, oh, the defense is going to be beautiful. Everything's going to be good, whatever. So, I swear to everything that's holy. If they sit back in Donishell like they did against the Giants for the first time, gave up 475 yards of offense, this ain't going to be good. And heads will roll. But if you can't get home with 4, send some more. And this was a carryover from the second half of the Colts game where the Vikings had to get after that ass, and they successfully did it. But against the Giants first time around, they sacked Daniel Jones 3 times. They got 28 pressures on him. Danielle had 9 pressures and 2 sacks on his own. So the Vikings certainly need to bring some more heat. They do need to get after it. They need to continually move Daniel Jones off the spot and make life hell for him. They need more. And Za'Darius being healthy, finally, from his knee contusion that he had in the Bills game reportedly, it's going to be huge. It's going to be monstrous. If we get first half of the season, Za'Darius for the next 4 games, who knows what can happen. Next up, number 8. Is Daniel Jones. Where, respect to Daniel Jones, him and Brian Daboll, they got things together in year 4. Really disappointing first 3 seasons, but it's still Daniel Jones. And he completed 71% of his passes last time, threw for 334 and a touchdown. Also led that 75-yard touchdown drive and the 2-point conversion to tie it at 24. Can't have it. Like, he needs to be reminded that he's Daniel Jones. And that's right. Sell it to stop Saquon. And if Daniel Jones beats you, hats off to him. But I don't think that he will. Press the receivers. Let Duke Shelley and Patrick Peterson do some work. P-Square picked Daniel Jones off last time too. Let Harrison do some work in the box. Let Cam Beasley do his damn thing. So press, be aggressive, get after Daniel Jones all damn day. Next up, key number 9, Greg Joseph. My God. All right, so Greg Joseph likes the Giants game because he hit that 61-yarder from the parking lot. He hit it from Marshall, Minnesota. Bring Trey Lance home, by the way. But now he also missed 2 field goals against Green Bay. He missed the point after against the Bears. So he's got to get his ish together. The Vikings, they're going to play close games. And Greg Joseph, he can't be leaving points on the board. He's got to get his ish together. 4 games to win the Super Bowl. So Greg Joseph, get your ish together. Lastly, number 10. Speaking of 4 games, so Kevin O'Connell knows what's up. So the Rams won the Super Bowl coming through the wild card bracket last season. Yes, he is a first-year head coach, but he's been there, done that, got the T-shirt last year. And yes, he's made mistakes. Yes, he learns from them. Yes, this is his first playoff game. But I trust him. I do trust Kevin O'Connell. I think that he's going to have a lot of creativity saved up for the playoffs in the back of that playbook. I think that he's going to be aggressive. I think that he's going to tell Donato to be aggressive. I think Matt Daniels on special teams is going to be aggressive. Maybe if they get that look, and then all of a sudden he got that fake punt going on. That's right. Woo. That's right, man. Where I think that Kevin O'Connell has his team not resting on their laurels. Like, everyone is picking the Giants, and the G-men are obviously pissed off because of what happened last time. They think that they should have won. And guess what? I'm sure the Vikings know that the Giants know that they think that they should have won, etc. Where they're not going to sit back and take the Giants for granted. They're not just going to be like, hey, we beat them last time, we'll beat them again. No, that ain't going to be it. I think that Kevin O'Connell is going to have this team primed. 4 games to win the Super Bowl, and he can speak from experience because he did the damn thing last year with Matthew frickin' Stafford. Lastly, final score prediction. I know it's dangerous. I know it's very dangerous to just come out and say, I think the Vikings are going to whip somebody's ass. I think the Vikings come out. U.S. Bank Stadium is loud and proud. It's going to be louder than whatever that jabroni Giants no-name offensive lineman said. Oh, I thought it would be louder. I think that the fans are going to be nuts. I think the Vikings will feed off that energy. I think they'll get after Daniel Jones' ass all damn day. I think the offense is going to put up a ton of points. I think special teams bust one. Give me Vikings 41, Giants donut. Okay, maybe not. All right, so give me Vikings 33, Giants 26. That's a blowout for the 2022 Vikings. It kind of is. Actually, no. Yeah, that's you know what. You know what? If you're going to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band. All right, so we'll go 33-16. Let's go, man. Anyways, let us know your thoughts and our thoughts. What are your keys? What are your final score predictions? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.